Congressman Van Orden says $2 million are on the way to help the town of Campbell battle PFAS.
And union members at City Brewery voting whether to authorize a strike.
Plus, a playground project hopes to bring a spirit of inclusion to Onalaska.
Watching WKBT La Crosse, this is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown.
An Onalaska man is in custody after accidentally shooting at the wrong person. 23-year-old Yanior Davila faces charges of attempted first-degree intentional homicide and recklessly endangering safety. He allegedly got robbed at gunpoint and then later shot at a car he thought the robber was driving. The person driving was a young woman with no relation to the incident, so she was not injured. Davila is held on a $100,000 cash bond.
Today, union members working at City Brewery voted to authorize a strike. According to a flyer shared with News 8, scheduled votes took place earlier today and will continue tomorrow. The company plans to shift to a 24/7 production schedule to meet increased demand. That's according to documents shared by a current union member and employee. It means some workers would be scheduled for 3 or 4 days a week with 12-hour shifts. One union member is pushing for fairness.
It's a little tough with some of the overtime, and it all gets piled on to the guy on the bottom. And we know what we signed up for, but I just would maybe like a little bit of fairness for everybody.
Now, if the strike authorization is approved, workers would have this choice to go on strike if negotiations fail. This would be the second brewery strike in the area within a year. Workers at the Chippewa Falls Leinenkugels Brewery went on strike over a month in July, over contract negotiations. The union's current contract with City Brewing expires in May. City Brewery released a statement today saying in part, City Brewery is currently negotiating with the Teamsters Union on a new contract. We are optimistic that with the parties bargaining in good faith, a mutually acceptable deal can be reached before the current contract expires.
Today, the town of Campbell is celebrating new funds to fight PFAS contamination. For almost 4 years, residents on French Island have been dealing with the effects of the forever chemicals known as PFAS. Today, 3rd District Congressman Derek Van Orden announced he was able to secure $2 million in community project funding to support the town of Campbell's new municipal water system project. That project aims to build an elevated storage tank and a new water treatment plant. 2 potential sites were identified today.
This is a health crisis. It's a health crisis, and for the safety of all the people in Campbell and neighboring communities, we've got to put a stop to PFAS being in our community.
The town of Campbell is hoping to have the final engineering design by this May. Permits and plans must then be approved by the DNR and PSC before construction can begin.
Well, no rain today, but it definitely was chilly outside, but it looks like we do have a warm up coming starting tomorrow, and it will be sunnier also.
Yeah, we're going to have more sun, the warming temperatures, still kind of below average what we should be, but we'll be back in the 40s, even upper 30s for most areas. So that's just the start of the climb up. But overall, right now, we're still fairly chilly out there. Some cloud cover out there has kept the temperatures from falling too much yet. 25 in Eau Claire to 32 in La Crosse right now. If we time out, we're going to see some of the low clouds up there hang around. You can kind of see that kind of sit still for a while up towards Winona, up to Eau Claire. Just some low stratus, as we call it, due to the moisture there. That will remain throughout the overnight hours, through the morning hours, and then we'll see temperatures in the teens. So for La Crosse, starting around 20 degrees, there's a slight wind chill, not as much as we saw this morning, but temperatures will climb back up into the mid-30s. Once we lose some cloud cover in the morning, we should have plenty of sun as we get closer to noon. Same story for Eau Claire, just a few degrees colder. There is some of that low stratus, low clouds that will be hanging around up there throughout the night, breaking up and then getting back up to about 30 with plenty of sunshine, a little bit lighter wind, so not much in the way of wind chill. Right now, as you look at, there's just a few returns up towards Minneapolis that is not hitting the ground. Otherwise, temperatures have been holding steady just a little bit because of that cloud cover, as you can notice right there up to the north. So that will go away, so the temperatures will drop off. And today, yeah, it was 10 to 15 below average. We won't be as much tomorrow, but coming up later, we'll kind of detail what Friday looks like. The 50s are coming back. We'll see if it's a dry Easter. And we got April Fools coming up, so could be snow, could be rain, could be April Fools. We'll see.
I don't think you get to joke about that.
Yeah, I can joke about all that time.
Thanks, Greg. Well, Lake Onalaska conservation officials say a 1,000-foot-long dredging project is sorely needed for both the fish habitat and local economy. The nonprofit Bryce Prairie Conservation Association is organizing a dredging project that'll clear sediment between Mosey's Landing and Red Pines. You'll see those yellow lines there. That's the range of the area. Now, the chair of the Lake Onalaska Protection and Rehabilitation District says this is the first dredging project on the lake since 1989, but it's estimated to cost around $300,000. Now, La Crosse County has currently chipped in $50,000, and the rest is set to come from private fundraising and federal grant applications. Once the money is collected, officials say the project will benefit both county residents and wildlife.
All of Lake Onalaska has been slowly getting shallower, and you need deeper water if you want fish habitat.
Lake Onalaska is a resource that's used by all of our county residents. It's a huge attracting for recreation, duck hunters, fishermen year-round. There's a lot of economic impact that this lake brings to our county, and it's certainly justifiable to put an investment into it.
Now, this dredging project will also add a sediment trap so that even as river flow trends continue, the lake depth would stay secure for decades.
Tonight, West Salem School Board candidates campaigned in an open forum discussion. 3 candidates are running for 2 spots on the West Salem School Board in the upcoming election next Tuesday. Those candidates are Bob Golnick, Matt Neebs, and Caitlin Wilson. In a forum tonight hosted by the La Crosse Area League of Women Voters, they vouched why they're the right fit for the job. All 3 candidates have kids in the district and are looking to make an impact in the community. Polls will open from 7 a.m. through 8 p.m. next Tuesday, April 2nd. We'll have a link to the full forum on our website.
A salute to our women's service members. March is Women's Military History Month, and to commemorate, Viterbo University held a celebration this evening.
The night started off with a social with 15 women veterans in attendance. It was followed by a screening of the documentary Served Like a Girl, which follows several American women who were wounded in combat and now transitioning from soldier to civilian. 2 million women veterans are currently living in the United States. The Military Student Success Department at Viterbo says it's important to understand the depths of their sacrifice and to support their well-being after service.
You don't realize how many women are truly serving, and also to the level of which they're serving. We now have women serving in combat roles such as pilots, infantry officers, infantry soldiers, artillery on the front lines.
Tonight was the 2nd annual event of its kind at Viterbo. They say they have hopes that it will gain more traction in the years to come.
The historic Fire Station number 4 could soon have a new owner. La Crosse's Economic and Community Development Commission is voting to approve a sale proposal that would turn the former fire station into housing. According to the developer's proposal, they intend to turn the building into 2 housing units, an owner-occupied main floor unit and a second-floor 1-bedroom apartment that would be rented out. The city is building a new fire station next door to the old property. That construction is set to finish up this August.
Former senior advisor to President Biden, Mitch Landrieu, visiting La Crosse today to highlight federally funded local infrastructure projects. Landrieu and La Crosse Mayor Mitch Reynolds toured the MTU facility and learned more about the benefits electric buses have had on the community. Landrieu says the improvements made to the MTU facility to accommodate the electric buses is a great example of taxpayer money going back into local communities.
The infrastructure bill actually is the first time that in 50 years that the federal government has taken a substantial amount of taxpayers' dollars and put them back exactly where the taxpayers said they wanted them.
The electric buses are a recent addition to the city, which was the first municipal system in Wisconsin to put an electric bus on the road.
Cute animals and sports. What's not to love?
Nothing, everything. The Omni Center hosted a very interesting fundraiser tonight. More after the break.
At Bygoff and Rohde, we know reputation is important, and it can affect your case's outcome. If you want your case to be taken seriously, you need lawyers who are taken seriously. Bygoff and Rohde, serious injuries need serious lawyers.
It's spring bonus season. Time to take control of your spring in a new Ford truck. Get started with exclusive spring bonus offers at your local Northland Ford dealers. Then, own the season behind the wheel of your new Ford. Whether you're looking for power or capability, there's a Ford truck waiting for you at your local Northland Ford dealers. Get in the driver's seat today. Get an F-150 XLT with 1.9% financing for 72 months, plus up to $2,000 in total savings. And for a limited time, an extra $1,000 in spring bonus cash.
T-Mobile coverage in my area is wonderful.
We have 8 acres, and it gives you peace of mind to know that you're going to have a reliable signal.
We enjoy hiking. We enjoy the outdoors. The coverage has been great.
And after investing billions to light up our network from big cities to small towns, T-Mobile is America's largest and fastest 5G network. See for yourself. Try T-Mobile's network free for 3 months. Your phone, our network, no strings.
Is your personal injury lawyer trying to sell you a settlement that you don't think is fair? You need a lawyer who won't settle your case just to move on to the next one. Get the full compensation you deserve. Get Bygoff and Rohde.
Welcome back. Well, if you've never seen people riding donkeys and playing basketball, now you will. That's right. Tonight, the Omni Center hosting Donkey Basketball to raise money for the community's first all-inclusive playground called Every Child's Dream. Playground will be designed to accommodate the needs of children with disabilities. And if you're wondering what the rules of donkey basketball are,
you have to be on the donkey to move the basketball or shoot it. Otherwise, if you're on the ground, you could pull, yank your donkeys anywhere. We have a little bit of different rules for scoring-wise. We put different boxes on the floor. 5 points, 4 points, 3 points, depending on where they are, just to make it a little more interesting. But pretty much, you have to be on your donkey to score.
All right, sounds pretty intuitive. The event was sponsored by TDS, and money was raised through a bucket raffle.
What a unique concept. Tonight's donkey fundraiser is entertaining families across the Coulee region, but the Onalaska Lions Club is hoping people understand it's a crucial factor in the building of an all-inclusive playground. Since July, the organization has fundraised for the project, slated to replace the current playground at the city's community park. News 8 Now's Jeremy Wall is here to give us the latest. Jeremy.
Ken and Emily, the Onalaska Lions Club wants a place where people with all abilities can connect and use the equipment. Member Joel Thull says the city has no park with equipment that's suitable for everyone. According to Thull, they've raised $107, but they still have a long way to go.
Megan Wegner's son Michael has Down syndrome. She's looking forward to bringing him to the Onalaska Community Park's all-inclusive playground.
Growing up for Michael, it was very difficult to find a playground that not only could he use in the full capacity, but also somewhere that he can still be a kid.
Wegner says as Michael gets older, the equipment gets dangerous for him.
So all-inclusive, it just is a safer environment for him.
Lions Club is replacing the old equipment with new equipment for all abilities.
You can't get a wheelchair on the grounds. There's not really a quiet spot for some of the kids that need to a spot to kind of settle down, decompress.
It's designed to bring people together to play together. Skylar Sequoiak has friends with disabled family members. She's happy they'll have a playground they could all enjoy.
I think it's just really great that they're finally getting a place that is safe for them and is just like a safe place for them to be them and do the things that they like to do.
The project is costing the Lions Club $750,000. According to Thull, they're nowhere near their goal.
I truly hope to raise the $500,000 so that we can buy the equipment, the playground equipment. It goes up about 3 to 4% every year.
And guys, Thull hopes to meet that goal by the fall. There's currently no time frame for the opening of the inclusive playground. Ken and Emily.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Jeremy.
The battle of CDs versus vinyl.
Find out which form of physical media outsold the other when we come back.
I've been with US Cellular for years now, and I think I'm their biggest fan. They asked me to tell you about their special customer event, Us Days. Us Days means exclusive deals just for us customers.
Us Days at US Cellular. Get up to $1,200 to upgrade to any new phone.
We forge steel bars that hold up bridges, propel ships, and send rockets into space. But for years, China's been lowballing their prices, so it's been tough to compete.
We can't let China steal Wisconsin jobs, so I wrote a law to require American infrastructure
projects use American iron and steel.
Tammy Baldwin got President Trump to sign her Made in America bill. And then she got President Biden to make it permanent.
I'm Tammy Baldwin. I approve this message.
Tammy Baldwin has our back.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra. Available with the connected driving experience. And the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Or get 2.9% APR for 72 months on select Sierra 1500 models.
Visit your best choice GMC dealer today.
If replacement windows, a new patio door, or a new entry door is on your 2024 home improvement list, then you owe it to yourself to connect during the 2024 Early Bird Home Show only at the Board Store. Visit our showroom and see all of the beautiful window styles. See the beautiful new woodwork you can enjoy on your new windows. Arrange for a prompt free estimate during the 2024 Early Bird Home Show at the Board Store. Call or visit today.
Right now at US Cellular, you can get a new phone without having to trade in your old one.
Trade you my PB&J for that phone.
No, kid, you don't have to trade. See? $830 off any phone at US Cellular. No trade-in needed.
Boom. Chocolate milk.
I'll take the chocolate milk.
US Cellular, built for us.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Round 2 of Crackle and Hiss appears to be here to stay, at least for a while.
Yeah, vinyl records outsold CDs last year for the second year in a row.
And they widened the gap by selling about 43 million units, or about 6 million more than CDs. Records are bigger than CDs, more expensive, not portable, and the sound degrades every time you play. So what gives here?
The data doesn't say exactly why, but many enthusiasts love the tactile feel of handling vinyl, looking at the album artwork, and manually placing the needle in the groove. Also, the resurgence of vinyl doesn't indicate a victory of analog sound in general.
Digital music has shifted away from physical media like CDs to streaming, and the vinyl comeback is still impressive. Of course, I've never held a vinyl in my hand.
You haven't?
Never.
Oh
not
my
once.
gosh, bucket list item.
I guess
yeah,
so.
And then tuning it, dropping the needle.
Yeah, all something I've never
right.
even witnessed firsthand. So
Yeah.
that's something I guess I'm missing out on, apparently.
Yeah, I know. Everything's about Spotify now and Pandora and everything,
It's
easy
all
access.
digital. That's
but,
right. All right, temperature's a little chilly. I was by the river, and that was kind of frigid. And the sun was a little misleading, Greg. The sun was out, but it was feeling chilly out there.
Yeah, we had the cloud cover and that wind too that kind of kept things colder too. We'll see more sun tomorrow, but it does feel just a little bit warmer, but still not where we should be, as we should be around 50 degrees. We'll see that more as we come to Friday, when everyone will be in the 50s and the winds will turn around from the south or southeast. We are seeing some showers that could come in Friday night. I think the evening wise will be fine. It'll be a little bit later, but that will come through. Temperature should be above freezing, so that should all be in the form of just rain if we get some of that Friday night. But overnight, really, we're going to see the cloud cover. Once again, we're going to have some stratus, and stratus, when I say stratus, is just low clouds, not quite fog. It'll be in some of the areas up to the north, even further south. We might see that linger, but only for a few hours in the morning. Otherwise, plenty of sunshine out there. Temperatures getting up into the mid-30s by noon. Every area except maybe the further north will get into the 40s. Up north of Eau Claire, probably hanging still in the 30s once again. And then tomorrow night we should have clearing skies. The winds will start turning around, so going into Friday won't be as cold, but still in the teens. Here's that system that'll be progressing east. It's not very well organized until we get to about Friday evening, where a warm front looks to be hanging just to the south. So I think most of the action will stay to the south, but we will see a few showers come through later at night. It'll be gone by probably Saturday morning, pushing off to the east. So just some light rain, light amounts if we get any with that. And then otherwise for Saturday, that looks okay. And even going into really Easter Sunday looks okay too. We'll have more cloud cover, but temperatures pretty much in the upper 40s, low 50s, not far from where we should be. we are watching the system that will be getting closer, so there's a chance that some of that could get into the way of showers, and if we track that out, you can see it spreading across the area. We might see a little bit of that come Sunday night, but I think the better shot coming into that's going to be until Monday when the chances develop as another wave comes across here and kind of clips the southern areas or area of it. Right now, there's a lot of changes going back and forth. We could see a change over to maybe some snow come Monday night into Tuesday. The system continues to push a little bit further east, so if that does happen, maybe our chances of rain will continue to decrease. But Monday into Tuesday, there could be a little bit of mixture with that in the form of snow. Right now, the chances are still fairly low this far out, too, considering now we're in early April to see any type of snow, too much of it, but we'll keep an eye on that. But that's really the next chance of rain. It really shouldn't impact the Easter weekend. It'll be Sunday night into Monday of next week. But for tonight, chilly conditions once again. Low teens up to the north, low 20s to the south as we wake up tomorrow. We'll have a little bit of low clouds out there to burn off, but once that does, temperatures should climb up into the 40s to the south, still hang into the 30s to the north, so still below average, but we'll get above average as we get towards Friday with the temperatures getting up into the mid-50s, and as we see, we'll get back into the dry conditions after some showers coming Friday night into Saturday, and then the showers come back in Easter Sunday, but that will be late afternoon, evening, more likely Sunday night into Monday. Temperatures then going back maybe in the 60s to the end of next week. So overall, Easter's not too bad. Maybe some action going on Sunday afternoon, but overall, travel-wise, should be no problems.
All right.
That 60-degree temp is a new one. I didn't hear that.
That's towards the end of next week. We'll get back into the 60s.
Get me all excited.
So
all right.
Stay tuned.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Greg. Coming up next in sports, the T-Wolves are trying for win number 50 tonight. Plus, baseball is almost here. Opening day tomorrow for most teams, but the Brewers going to have to wait another day for their opener. Rob has the details next.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Ho Chunk Gaming Wisconsin, with 6 locations of fun.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Yeah.
Sick.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, get 3.99% APR for 60 months, plus $1,000 cash back on Tundra Hybrid when you finance through Toyota Financial Services.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
Did you touch the thermostat? Did you turn it up?
Of course not. Did somebody fiddle with the thermostat?
Dude, it's 85 degrees.
85? Do you have any idea what a couple degrees will do to our gas bill?
Why is it so hot here?
Someone turned up the heat.
What do you think you're doing?
I like to sleep with my window open. You are not supposed to touch a thermostat.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we get you outdoors because we get you. Whether you're ready to hit the road, tackle the yard, or start a new project, we get you the right products at the right prices. Like 36-pound bags of Estate Crabgrass Preventer, $32.99. 20-pound bags of Blaine's brand Cardinal Songbird food, $14.99. Rewards members save an extra $1. And 5 quarts of Blaine's Full Synthetic Motor Oil, $23.99. Just $20.99 for rewards members. We get you outdoors because we get you at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
March is Theater Education Awareness Month, and the La Crosse Community Theater has partnered with La Crosse Schools to provide our youth with a magical experience of theater regardless of financial circumstances. The Star Academy summer camps are designed for both new and experienced youth performers and technicians. Our teachers are dedicated to building confidence, cultivating empathy, and expanding creativity. Find out more at lacrossetheater.org.
Every day, our commitment begins again. Sun up to sundown. Building trust the way it should be done. Sticking to the facts and reporting the story fairly and equally. And telling the stories of our community. But it doesn't end when the newscast is done. We're always on and where you can find us. The source you rely on. News 8 Now. Expect more.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now's Rob Schiff.
The wait is almost over. Baseball makes its way back into our lives tomorrow for opening day of the Major League Baseball season. 2 teams that will not be playing, though, on opening day are my Mets and Ken's Brewers. For the second straight season, Mother Nature raining on the Mets parade when it comes to opening day. New York and Milwaukee will now instead start their 3-game series on Friday and then continue over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. First pitch on Friday is now scheduled for 12:40 Central Time. Freddie Peralta will get the ball for the Crew. Jose Quintana will be on the bump for the Mets. When the Brewers return to Milwaukee next week for their home opener, the voice of Brewer baseball will take his rightful spot behind the microphone at AmFam Field as legendary broadcaster Bob Uecker plans on calling the Brewers' first game at home next Tuesday against the Twins. Uecker turned 90 years old last month. He's been the voice of the Brewers since 1971, but he has limited himself to just home radio assignments for the past several years. As for the Twins, they open the season tomorrow on the road in Kansas City against the Royals. Minnesota is coming off a solid season in 2023. Twins won the AL Central. They also won their first playoff series in 21 years. And coming into this year, the big guns are healthy. Byron Buxton, Carlos Correa, Royce Lewis, all ready to go beginning tomorrow afternoon. Pablo Lopez gets the ball for the Twins. First pitch in KC is scheduled for 3:10. Let's go to the Target Center. Anthony Edwards and the T-Wolves looking for win number 50 tonight. Slow night for Ant, but the rest of the squad picking up the slack. Big night for Naz Reid. Second half now, Minnesota up 6, but Cade Cunningham cuts the deficit to 4 with that monster jam. But on the other end, it's Reid again. This time, he's going to get the teardrop to fall. 4-point lead now for the Wolves, and it kept growing. Later in the third, it's Edwards beating his man in the basket for 2, just 9 points on the night for Ant. But tonight was all about the supporting cast. Jaden McDaniels hanging in the paint, count it, plus the foul, lead up to 14 for Minnesota. And McDaniels, he wasn't done. 20 points on the night for him. Reid led the way for the Wolves with 21 in this one. Minnesota gets win number 50 on the season, 106-91. On the college hardwood, the Sweet 16 tips off tomorrow. As for Marquette, the Golden Eagles don't play until Friday, but they got a hero send-off today in Milwaukee. Fans, alumni cheering on their team as the squad heads to Dallas for their matchup against 11-seed NC State. This will be the 17th time Marquette has played in the Sweet 16 in school history. Eagles and Wolfpack tip off Friday just after 6 p.m. On the college hardwood, 2 of our former area standouts are looking to lead Minnesota State to the national championship game in D2. Mavericks taking on Cal State San Marcos tonight in the national semifinals in St. Joseph, Missouri. Aquinas grad Taylor Tayush and Melrose Mindoro grad Emily Herzberg both playing for Mankato. This one currently real tight in the fourth quarter, less than 5 minutes to go. San Marcos clinging to a 3-point lead. So hopefully when I'm off here, we'll have that final. As for Iowa's Caitlin Clark, her and the Hawkeyes are still right in the mix of a national championship run, but the Big Three co-founder, rapper and actor Ice Cube wants Clark to play for his league. So much so that he's offered Clark $5 million to play for the Big Three after her commitments at Iowa have been fulfilled this season. Clark is the favorite to go number 1 in the WNBA draft this summer, but like I mentioned earlier, just $76 grand for rookies going into the WNBA. So that's a lot more money.
Yeah,
but on the flip side, I mean, she's going to make a lot of money in endorsements. So.
Yeah, and she has already, I'm sure. I mean,
Yeah.
State Farm and a few other commercials she's already been a part of. So.
Everyone wants a piece.
But she
Absolutely.
would be the first woman to play for the
Yeah,
Big Three.
I believe so.
Yeah.
She can make history that way too,
Absolutely.
you know?
A trailblazer.
Yeah.
One of the best.
Options are limitless.
Thanks, Rob.
Yeah.
All right, more news after this.
The Honda you want is here. Get a great offer on the stylish HR-V or the Civic. Which car and driver called fun to drive? There's never been a better time to drive in the moment with Honda. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into your local Honda dealer today.
Hang on tight.
right, Wisconsin, because fun just got a lot faster. It's Fast Play from the Wisconsin Lottery, an all-new style of lotto games that combine instant wins with the progressive jackpot. Playing is easy at any lottery retailer. Just print, play, and know if you're a winner instantly. The progressive jackpot starts at $10,000 and grows with each ticket sold. The share of the jackpot increases with the price of the ticket. Fast Play is available now, only at Wisconsin Lottery retailers.
Got some good advice for you today. If a stranger calls you and tells you you've won a prize, or tells you you're in trouble with the law, or tells you that your grandson is in a Texas jail, hang up. You're being scammed. They're going to eventually ask you for money, and once you give them this money, it's gone. It's gone forever, and nothing can be done. So if you're ever tempted to give one of these folks money, call me, and I'll talk you through the scam, and let's save your money.
How about a bite of your lemon blueberry French toast for a bite of my strawberry cheesecake French toast?
This is my last bite. Try our new ultimate French toast platters, only at Perkins.
At first, I used Better Than Bouillon for broth, and then stir fries, sauces, even marinades. And now there's the culinary collection. Italian herb for pasta, smoky chipotle for fajitas. It's like the deliciousness never ends. Make everything better with Better Than Bouillon.
That was funny. Yeah. That's a sick bike.
Boys.
Miss Sanderson?
See you Monday.
No way.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Are you looking to try something daring and savory to quench your thirst?
7-Eleven has announced a new collection of sparkling waters in a variety of bold and cutting-edge flavors.
One of the flavored seltzers is a twist on one of 7-Eleven's most popular snacks.
Yeah, the Big Bite hot dog sparkling water combines the delicious taste of the iconic hot dog into one refreshing beverage. Ketchup and mustard included. Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, no thank you. Okay, 7-Eleven teamed up with art-inspired brand Miracle Seltzer to create the line called 7 Select TM Sparkling Waters. Now, the other flavors include lemon lime, green apple, and sweet orange. Those sound more normal.
Yeah, exactly. More details on the availability of the Big Bite hot dog flavor will be revealed on April Fool's Day. Oh, that was a joke.
Okay, I see
You
what
got
our
us, producer Alec.
Sneaky. Sneaky indeed.
Sneaky. Okay.
We'll have a talk after the show.
But first, we'll have more weather after this.
Things have sure changed since Osseo Automotive had its roots 100 years ago. But one thing remains the same: our commitment to service and great deals at Osseo Ford and Nels Gunderson Chevrolet. We have a huge selection of new Ford F-150s in stock, like this new demo F-150 for just $48,400. Or financing as low as 1.9% for 72 months. Osseo Automotive is Osseo Ford and Nels Gunderson Chevrolet in Osseo, Rudy's in Whitehall, and Fountain City Ford. Sounds good.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right, all year round. Right now, bring home select VX and L Series tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months. Contact your Kubota dealer for details.
Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships in Menominee, Baldwin, Osseo, and Arcadia.
Do we have a deal for you through the end of March? Hi folks, Harvey Wood here at Wood Sales and Service, Black River Falls. When you purchase a zero-turn Cub Cadet Ultima Series mower, receive up to $600 of free DeWalt power tools or $600 off a Cub Cadet snowblower. We've got the mowers, blowers, and tools, and they've got to go. There's on-the-spot financing too, with 0%, 48 months available. But you better hurry. This offer ends at the end of March at Wood Sales and Service, Black River Falls. Wood Sales Service.
Hey, Dominic here to tell you that we have rubs. We have a chicken pork rub, we have a sweet chicken and pork rub,
And we have a beef rub. Our rubs cover everything from chicken wings to complex briskets. For some amazing pulled pork, take a pork butt, coat with mustard, season with the sweet chicken and pork rub, smoke at 225 degrees to an internal temp of 200 degrees. Let it rest and pull it apart. It's gonna take a while, so make a Bloody Mary using Please Name Bloody Mary mix. I don't think a day could get much better.
All right, tomorrow we're going to warm up just a little bit back into the 40s, upper 30s to the north. We should hit the 50s by Friday for most areas. Some rain Friday night. The weekend overall looks pretty good. We might have some rain come back in Sunday night after Easter, and that goes into Monday. So overall, not too bad of a weekend for Easter.
And 60 at the end. That's hot.
Oh, it's warm.
So hot.
Thanks for watching.
We'll see you tomorrow.